Hi, good evening, folks. In this video, the Amerks are back in action as they start their play-in round starting tomorrow. Let's take a look at it coming up. All right, the shoutout goes to Brett Fiorentino. I think I said that right, Brett. And he asked me if I could do a Rochester first round video, a play-in round video, because they start their best of three tomorrow night. And we're going to take a look at that. And I am going to make sure I got everything right. Yes, I do. Making sure my mic is on, guys, because sometimes I'll record a video or, you know, and I can't see from here on the camera because I'm at least 6 feet away what's going on, if it's actually recording a voice or not. So yes, it is. Okay, we got a few clips here. We're going to take a look at this, discuss it a little, and in other words, for us fans, there's still some playoff hockey, personal playoff hockey, that we can talk about at least in the near future. Okay, first clip. Here we go. And there you see the big headlines, really. Krebs, Samuelson join Amerks for start of playoffs. And I think that's really going to bring a whole dimension, of course, to their team. That's going to be very welcomed by those guys in that dressing room because, hey, you know, I'm sure for those guys it was tough because we know the Amerks started really good, and then we started bringing guys up, and that's going to hurt them, of course. But just in time, they're coming back, which is really for the playoffs. The Amerks got in. We'll look at that. What do you call it after the whole Calder Cup playoff format in a second. Okay. Let's check this clip out here. Here we go. The Buffalo Sabres have assigned forward Peyton Krebs and defenseman Mattias Samuelsson to the Rochester Americans, the team announced Sunday. Krebs and Samuelsson will join the Amerks for the Calder Cup playoffs. The Amerks opened the postseason with the 3-game series against the Belleville Senators, with Game 1 set for Wednesday in Rochester. Krebs, 21 years old, tallied 15 points, 4 goals, 11 assists in 18 games with the Amerks upon being acquired from the Vegas Golden Knights in November. He played his final 48 games for Buffalo, tallying 22 points, 7 goals, and 15 assists. That's, you know, I can't imagine just, you know, if I was one of the players on Rochester, just, you know, like the team looked like they were ready to take off, and then, you know, some of the guys had to go, that's what they're there for, but still, you know. I think they're going to come right back to the form that this team was when they were all together. Just a guess. I mean, this is just, you know what, this is all part of the culture changes down here also. Let's not forget that, guys, you know. Next clip. Samuelsson, 22, tallied 15 points, 2 goals, 3 assists in 22 AHL contests this season. He had 10 assists in 42 games with the Sabres, at times playing on the top defensive pair alongside Rasmus Dahlin. Samuelsson is day-to-day with a lower body injury, but will continue his recovery in Rochester, he told reporters Sunday. The Amerks earned a postseason berth on the final day of the regular season with Toronto's regulation loss to Belleville. Rochester won the prior afternoon, thanks in part to a 3-assist performance by Casey Fitzgerald, who was sent down from Buffalo that morning. So these guys are all, it's just perfect timing, it seems. I mean, just in the nick of time, these guys are coming back to help these guys get this attempt to get a playoff run going out there. I won't say getting a playoff run, attempt to get a playoff run going. Now, we're all familiar, guys, with the whole play-in thing. Thank God we don't have to do that this year. But they have one in AHL, and we're going to take a look at that in a second. First, I want to go over the schedule. Here we go. There you see it. Okay, so tomorrow at 7 p.m., 7:05 p.m., they're at home against Belleville. Then on Friday, they're at Belleville. And then on Sunday, if necessary, they're at Belleville again. So a best of 3, anything can happen, as we all know. It's going to be really, really interesting I need you guys to keep me posted on this because all I'll get's the scores. I don't have any way of seeing these games. I wish I did. If there was a stream, guys, I would be watching this. I really would be. Of course, I want to see how our guys are doing, you know, so I would be watching this. But and I would just make sure I'm watching the 4 NHL games and this at the same time, you know, like I can make that happen when I'm streaming. Not too hard. Okay, final clip here, guys. We're going to take a look at the table, the playoff table. Let's take a look at this really quick. Here we go. And there you see Rochester, guys, bottom right, North Division against Belleville. And the winner has the privilege of going on to play the Utica Comets, which is not going to be any easy task. That is for sure. But, I mean, just to get there, and let's face it, Rochester will be going against their full team now, really, the full team that they had this year when, you know, they were one of the teams that was winning just as much at one point. And if you take a look, okay, it is a little confusing. It really is a little confusing. If you look at the Central Division, you got 1 play-in round. Then you look on the bottom there, the Pacific Division, you got 3 play-in rounds. Then the Atlantic Division, you have 2 play-in rounds. And the North Division, you got 1 play-in round. So this is, let me just get out of there. This is where it's at. I'll leave that there. I was going to bring my book over. I don't need it. Okay, so this is where that's at. So the boys are over there helping the other boys trying to get a playoff going here. And it would be nice to have some sort of thing to talk about where if by chance the Americans started to go deep, you know, if the Amerks started going deep, this would be a little fun for us. It would be, because who wouldn't want to see that happen right now? That would just top off that we're at playoff time with a deep playoff run happening over there at the same time. Would be nice. Would be nice. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but we're going to just hope and see and have a little fun with the guys. So what I will do throughout this run here that they do is I'll keep tabs on it. I will keep tabs on it, how they're doing, and if they win the series, expect to see a video on it and things like this, the best of 3, you know. If once the season's over, yeah, I'll do a video on the Amerks also again. If they do get a run going by any chance, then we'll have a bit of fun with that and see how our kids do in the playoffs, because this is excellent. I can't stress enough, excellent experience. And I'm really happy that they were sent down and that Adams is thinking this too. He's, you know, you got to plan for the future, and this is really important in games for our kids in the future that are down there right now. You know, guys like Krebs and Quinn, this is all excellent experience. This is really, can't stress it enough, how important it would be if they could have a deep run. If they could have a deep run and then have that momentum coming into their NHL careers, it would be just great. I mean, that's in the perfect world, I know, but it could happen. Now that these guys are all back together, playing together and getting ready for this playoffs, it's important to them, of course, not the Stanley Cup, but it's really the next best thing, really, when it comes to playoffs. So they're going to be ready. I'm sure the house in Rochester will be ready. This is, one thing I didn't mention before I forget. Now, UPL's hurt again. This is concerning, guys, okay? It is. It's concerning. Like I should have actually clipped that out. I don't know if anybody's heard if he's out still but I'm hearing, I read just, I think it was day before yesterday, he's out right now. And if he isn't, let me know, because that's the last I heard. I didn't really dig into that because I got in here, I rushed, I wanted to get things ready. I got some videos I want to put up today. But if UPL's out, that really sucks. Because, you know, we want him getting experience too. And this thing about these injuries, it's concerning. It is. It concerns me. It's like, you know, is he going to be able to hack being an NHL player? Is he going to be injury prone? We've seen too many injuries at UPL already, guys. This is concerning, really. You know, maybe I'm overreacting a bit, maybe, but I'm concerned with it. I am. He's had at least, I'd say in the last year, like 4 injuries. Am I right? 3, 4? He's had at least 3. I remember last year when we called him up, he got hurt. We called him up this year. He got hurt. And he's hurt again. Anyway, we'll see. We'll leave that for now. But if anybody knows any inside scoop to that, let me know also, because that is very concerning, because that is our ticket next year to having 50% of the goaltending issue resolved in Buffalo, and we don't want a guy that's going to get hurt every 8 or 9 games. It's never going to work, never. I'm leaving this alone because I'm falling into a negative trap now. I will see you guys in the next video. Go Amerks. Let's hope they put a run together, would be nice. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you then, guys.